Hello, this is Deb Joyce Sneak from Delight of My Art, and today is day 12, the last day of our 12 Days of Christmas craft along. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're popping back in to get to the last video here. We have a really cute round gift box. This one was designed and created by Rhonda Wade. And so here it is. We have this beautiful, it's hard to see in the camera a little bit. We've got this beautiful love, peace, and joy. This is from the Festive Words stamp set. And I should probably show you that. I'm not sure where I stuck it. Did I put it away? I did. Let me show you that. This is on the last chance list, by the way. So you can see my dress. I'm going out of town tonight. So my husband has a work party. I mean, I dressed up for the last day is what I meant to say. So I'm super fancy. We've got Festive Words here. This is the stamp set we're using today, and I'll use it on my alternative as well. But this one's so cute and super quick for Christmas cards. I mean, the words and the image are just in one, boop, stamp once, done. So very nice. And this is a cute, cute little gift box. So we'll let everybody come in. Hello, welcome. Hello to Vesta. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Again, if you are popping in for the first time, we have 11 more designs for you to look at. So go ahead and look at my YouTube channel, Delight of My Art, and go back to see all the other 11 days. And then you can get that 32-page tutorial that I'll be referencing today. Because the diagram for all of the little things that are 3D are in the tutorial. So I'm going to be following along on the directions. We've got pictures, we've got dimensions, we've got items used and everything. So I'm going to be following along on that. You can purchase that for $25 in the link under this description here, or you can go ahead and place an order in my online store and get it for free. So that is through today. I will be going out of town tonight, so please forgive me if I don't email it out quite immediately, but I should be looking at my phone here and there tonight. So I will still send you the tutorial today. And let's go ahead and get down to the desktop. I'll tell you the measurements. Oh, my kitty's meowing. Hello, kitty. It's cold outside. All right, so here's our cute little box, and this one is using the Deckled Circles dies, which were just placed on the last chance list on Tuesday. So I decided an hour ago to check and make sure that they were still there. They are gone. The Deckled Circles dies were amazing. Lots and lots of different size circles and these deckled kind of edges like this, where it's all like this. Those are gone. The deckled rectangles are also on the last chance list. Those are still there. So you gotta go check out my online store, orderwithdeb.com, and then go sort it by lowest to highest for the price. So you can see all the lower priced stuff. Pardon my bracelet. I put on a fancy bracelet and now it's making some noise, but isn't this cute? It's got some hearts on it. I just got this from my upline. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to tuck this in so we can kind of hide the noise for a second. All right, I'm going to get out a thick white piece and get out my trimmer. This will be for the base. And I'm going to show the measurements here. So this piece is 4 1/4 by 7. We're going to put our cutting blade out of the way, and we are going to score this on the long side, on the 7-inch side at 1, 3 1/4, 4 1/4. And I'll take my arm out here for 6 1/2. Let's get that right where we need it. 6 1/2. And now we can turn it and score on the short side 1 inch from both ends. So 1 inch over here. And we'll just scoot it along this way, 1 inch on this side as well. So you can reference those measurements there. I'll leave those up for a little bit longer, and we'll go ahead and trim this. I'm going to get my scissors out, turn my page in my tutorial to the diagram so I can do all of the cutting and everything just right. So I'm going to turn this to the right here, or yeah, the little edge is right here. So here's the little one that we just did right there. I'm going to turn the comments on so I can see if you guys have any questions. Hello, Joan from Washington State. Nice to see you. Okay, so we have a thicker end on this side and the thin little edge on this side. So this is the cutting that I'm going to do. I'm going to notch this front little piece, just a little notch there, like that. We're going to cut those corners off. And then we're going to make a little notch on this piece too. Just a slight little notch on these. And I'll notch this center one too. It's hard to see on white paper. Let's see, I want this one to be notched in the middle, but I don't want this one to be notched. So I'm going to go straight up this score line here, like that. So I'm going to turn this and do the same on the other side here. We did a little bit of a notch. This is our top panel. This is the front top of our lid. So we want to notch those little pieces. Here, I'll fold this so maybe you can see all the little pieces a little easier. So we're notching this front panel. We're notching this center piece, but not this piece over here. So I fold this so we can see that line. We're gonna straight up there because that's the edge of the bottom of the box. So we don't want to notch that. And then we do want to cut the back side here. So this is the back of the box, or actually it's the front of the box. We're gonna notch this little tab here. We could actually notch this one too. So don't notch this one right here, the one that's furthest away from the front little tab. I'll put this down on my desk here so you can take a screenshot if you need to. That's what it looks like. So these two are not made into notches, but all the other ones are. So we're gonna make this into a box. So we're gonna fold on all of those score lines. Again, if you're making a lot of these, you can push this to the edge of your table and then just push down on the edge and it'll fold all of those at the same time. So nice and quick way to do a bunch of folds at the same time if you're mass producing. Okay, so we have our shortest tab right here. So this is the top of the box. And then we can assemble this bottom piece. So these two tabs and these two tabs will tuck inside the ones that we didn't tab or notch out. So let's go ahead and add adhesive to all four of those flaps if they're folded in. In fact, we can just turn it over and then do it flat. So as it's kind of curving like a turtle, we're going to put it on those four flaps right there to make our little box. Like so. I'm using my Stamp and Seal Plus. It's really heavy duty for 3D items. I love this. So we'll just go ahead and make the bottom of our box. We don't want to glue these tabs in because this is the lid. The one with the shorter side there. So we're going to put some candy in here. If you ordered the to-go box with all of the products in it, then you got some candy in your box and it will fit, well, probably more than fit in this little box here. See, I do need to cut this tab just a little bit shorter because it's a little harder to stick right in there. So we can just trim these a little bit more. No big deal. Can trim as we go. And if that's not quite enough, we can always trim some more. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so now we have the perfect little box here. Isn't this cute? So let's go ahead and add our treats. So in this other box, we have this frayed ribbon. We have some green candies. In this little box, let's add some red mints. That's probably plenty. And then close it up. So this string is coming off the front end. So we're going to be wrapping that string around this way. So let's go ahead and close this up. That There, it's nice and snug. We're gonna run a little bit of adhesive along the front here and get our frayed grosgrain ribbon. And I don't know if it has a measurement on there. You just kind of grab enough what you think you might need. So we're just gonna, I think this is enough for half of the bow here. What is this? Good 7 or 8 inches off the front. And then we're just gonna wrap it around and give ourselves about that much again. I'm gonna put some more adhesive on the bottom. We're covering this whole thing up, so it doesn't really matter. And then we'll give it a, actually, before I cut it, let's make sure. If we need to reposition this ribbon, we can. Hello, Beth from Southwest Virginia. Vesta says she loves this little box. I know, it's so cute. Okay, so while it's got all the candy in there, we'll just turn it up on its end so we can tie a bow before we can. I'm going to turn it this way because I've got the ribbon over here still attached to the thing in case I need more. All right, we're going to tie that tight. It looks like a good amount. I think this will be perfect. So I was about 8 inches off the front after you attached it to the front here. Very nice. Okay, so now we have this cute little box and it's got a ribbon around it. Now we can actually decorate the top of this. And this is so interesting. So I love how Rhonda did this and it's a round box, but it's got a square box inside, you know? So it looks like it's round, but it's really easy because making a round box with a round closure would be incredibly difficult. But this is a fun way to decorate with something round while not having to make it be all the way around. All right, so we have different dies that we're going to play with. These are slightly bigger. The deckled circles that were here were 3.5 inches wide. These circles, these are from the, oh shoot, what is it called? Hang on. I'm looking it up. Blue, I think it's Spotlight on Nature. Spotlight on Nature, and these are the biggest circles. They've got this fun edging on there on all of the, that's really hard to see. Hang on, let me show you the whole die set. So this is what I'm using. I'm using this biggest one with the little striping on the edges. Look how fun these dies are. They've got all sorts of different, they've got 3 different kinds of edging in lots of different sizes. So there is 12 dies in this one. This one's not on the last chance list. You can still get this and it's not going to go away. All right, so we're going to add this straight to the top and to the bottom of this box as centered as we can, and then we're going to decorate. So that I did use thick also for this box, and I used thick white for the white pieces here, and then we can just decorate with the front. So, oh, Vesta says she wished she'd seen this earlier. She's making graduation hat treat boxes. That is so clever. How cute would that be? This would be so fabulous for that. All right, we're going to add the bottom one first because I think we can see this a little bit better putting it in the bottom. So let's add some adhesive here. This is the bottom, right? I got to figure out which way's the top and which way's the bottom now. Oh, that's the top. Okay, so we're going to do the top first. This is the top. We do want to keep track because we want to decorate the top side. I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive to this ribbon too, if it will stick. In fact, if it doesn't stick, and it doesn't seem to be, let's just add a little tear and tape to the ribbon just to make sure everything stays put. Just give that a good press. Tear off the backing here, maybe. I'm experimenting on the spot. Why not? It's being a little tricky. It's a fluffy, fluffy ribbon, but there's enough adhesive on the rest of it. This should be fine if this doesn't work. There we go. All right. So this is the top. I'm going to put this down, and I've got the top of the die cut facing down. So let's center this. I'm going to stand up so I can see it better. That looks about centered. I'm going to give it a good press, not too firm because I don't want to crush my box, but I'll go ahead and give that a good press. That's the top of our box. Let's go ahead and stick the bottom on while we have it out here. Let's add a little bit more tear and tape too. Why not? It will stick better if I give it a rub. Trisha says, cute idea for craft fairs. Yes. All right, so here is the last circle. I'm going to stand up again to make sure that that is centered with our other circle. And give it a press. Now that was the bottom we just did, so I'm keeping track. If you need to, you can untie your bow to make sure you have the top wherever, but you can, or you can just kind of pull on it and see where that top is. Let's go ahead and decorate our top now. So we have a piece of our in color DSP that came in your kit. We cut this with the circle that was part of the Christmas Friends dies because it comes with that nice big circle. So this fits perfectly on this big circle. Let's go ahead and add that with some liquid glue. So again, you'll have to let me know which version is your favorite. Let's go ahead and put the circles going left and right. Doesn't really matter, does it? Like so. And I do want to line up the front end of the box here is right there. So let's go ahead and stick this. We're going to put this on dimensional so that a little bit more of that DSP can kind of pop through. It'll kind of be seen while this is floating. Linda says these would make nice wedding favors. Good idea. Yes, they would. They would be so elegant. You could use some silver or gold ribbon or iridescent. Decorate with some rhinestones or something. Oh my goodness, that would be really cute. Just put some dinner mints in there or whatever theme you have going on for the wedding. I love that idea. All right, so this is nice and easy. We are all done with the box except for some embellishments. We got our cute ribbon here. Let's go ahead and tie this one up. Do you like this cute little pink tree? Can you see these on the camera? Maybe I should get closer. Let's see. Sorry, we're floating around a bit. Oh, look, I did another circle on the bottom. Did I do that for the other one? Did she say to do that? I didn't even realize. Maybe that's part of the directions. Well, I could cut another piece. That's cute. I did the first version a number of weeks ago, so I forgot I had done that. I didn't even look. So you could decorate the bottom too, or you could leave it blank just to save on paper. So either way, a lot of times this isn't going to leave the table. I didn't even notice that, and I made it. So you don't need to use more DSP if you don't need to or want to, but you can be extra fancy and decorate both sides. Hello, Brenda. She's going to watch the replay. All right, I'm going to grab my in color dots because, of course, these match all of this. This one we did use the pearl and red berries. These are out of stock till next week, but they should be coming back, and they're not on the last chance list, so I'm glad that they're going to keep those around. They're really cute. I have a few here as gifts for some of the people that ordered already. I think they're all claimed, and the last package of snowflakes is claimed, but I have other fun things to give you if you do place an order over 50 to get your tutorials for free. You also get an embellishment in the mail. So, and check out that last chance list for sure. All right, I'm just going to, what am I using my scissors for? Take your pick tool. And this was using the Summer Splash color. So that's the bluer color. It's hard to tell. These, the green and the blue here are so similar, but this is the Summer Splash. I need to advance my putty. So my putty was getting a little dirty, so I just need to tear off the top there and let it kind of push itself out. And then we're just gonna mush it down to the tip, and then I have a whole new piece of putty to play with. Look at that. Now I can pick this up. I'm gonna give myself some cute little berries here. One big and two small. Like so. Oh, that's cute. And that really shows up on camera. All right, so here's our 2 boxes. Let me know which one is your favorite. We've got Love, Peace, and Joy, or the Noel hat with the berries. All right, vote in the comments, and I'll go ahead and stick my face back in here. Thank you so much for joining me for all 12 of these 12 days of Christmas craft along. It's been a long 12 days, and I am so glad that we were able to do this. And I'm also glad to be able to relax and go out of town now. Oh, so thank you again for watching. And I love all the fun ideas of doing these as wedding favors or graduation hats. Those are such great ideas, and this is why I do this live, to get those kinds of feedback. And thank you again for sharing. If you liked any of the things that you saw today, you can go to my online store, which is orderwithdeb.com, and use that host code there to get these tutorials for free when you place an order with all of those fun items. A lot of them are on sale. We have at least 3 DSPs, I think, that are $2.50 right now. What? That's crazy. So definitely check out the store like today, because things are flying off the shelf. Those Deckled Circles are gone. So thank you again for watching. I hope that you guys have a fabulous weekend, and stay tuned for more fun things next week. All right. Have a great day, guys. Bye.